Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And this young man over here is Marcus Johnson. If you've been in the D.C. area for any length of time, the DMV, you know Marcus Johnson. You know his music. The guy is just awesome. Thank you, brother. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Marcus wrote a song quite some time ago called Maxin, okay? We heard this song and said we've got to have that for off script, and he and I were talking, and you know, because he's so big, you know, you got to go through lawyers and this sort of thing, and it seems like it took forever, but we finally got it. We're debuting it tonight, and we're lucky enough and blessed enough to have you here because I know you're one of the busiest people I know. Hardly ever in town, and when he's in town, he's got a lot of things to do. Marcus, I want to go back because a lot of people know you for this and your albums. You're on Spotify. You're all over the place, but you got a law degree from Georgetown.
Law degree and an MBA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Law degree wasn't enough?
No.
So what was the plan? I mean, you were at Georgetown, and what was the plan?
I had a bad experience when I was at Howard as it relates to the music industry, and I made the decision, hey, look, I want to be in control of my destiny. And I come from a family of doctors and lawyers, so I knew I had the acumen to do so, even though some people thought I was crazy. And studied for the LSAT like a crazy man, and was able to score high enough to be able to get into a school like Georgetown, and just really to have my own label, to be able to produce my music, and to help others make sure that they understand how to protect their rights and their purpose, and to realize that purpose. And protection is understanding intellectual property, organizational structure, things like that. So key, what I teach now.
What did family members, the people that know you best, mom, dad, brother, sister, what did people say when you said, I'm going to go to law school, I'm going to get the master's degree, but this is really my life, this is my gift, this is what I want to do? What did they say?
My latest TED Talk is called Do Things That Make People Say You're Crazy. And my parents and sisters and my brother was always on my team, but my sisters were like, you're nuts. You know, you should be a lawyer. You're a Georgetown lawyer. You shouldn't do these other things. And, you know, now it's a little different.
Well, you're also a big-time business guy. You got your own wine. You got your own brands. I mean, you do give TED Talks. You're also a professor. You didn't mention that. Teaching
at Howard this semester, actually, I'm teaching entrepreneurship. Very excited about that.
Adjunct professor, which means he practically does it for nothing. I need to throw that in. Maxin, where did the idea come from? What were you thinking when you wrote Maxin?
Man, believe it or not, I was listening to a Biggie Smalls Pepsi commercial on the way home from studying late night from Georgetown, and it was the melody, and it was more the so you put that together with that and I forgot, I just realized it was the cowbell, you know, when you you put some congos behind that, and I'm a DC go-go guy, so you know, and that's what they love, man. They love the
I've been to the concerts. Yeah, absolutely, they love it. My barber says, make sure you get him to play Max, and I said, are you kidding? That's the theme song we're trying to get. I call it your signature song, but do you have several?
That is, 88 Ways to Love would be another one.
Yeah.
Enigma is another one, but like Maxin, I got off the, literally got off the, whatchamacallit, the airplane in London at Heathrow, and that was it, man.
Where are you playing locally?
Blues Alley. I have Blues Alley coming up in just a little bit. You know,
we all know Blues Alley.
I just heard something happen, so I want to make sure that we're cool right there. Okay. Sorry about that.
You're doing Blues Alley?
Yeah, doing Blues Alley the 7th through the 10th of December.
Okay.
And literally on tour to push the wine. We're launching in California and Georgia, and my radio show is along with that. So everything is flow for the love of, man.
There must be 3 of you. I don't know how anybody does
my
this.
Team. I mean, Mason, you. I mean, people like you supporting me, brother. I can't do it without you.
I really do. Okay, give us some Maxin, man.
You got it, brother.
All right.